Gulpon, Ligon, Sugon, and Slurbon. With their powers combined, you too can beat the legendary dragon Bob and beat Muck in a world record time, like the God Gamer Q-Sauce. Muck, if you don't know, is a free multiplayer survival roguelike made by this guy. Who is this guy, you may ask? Well, he is quite possibly the most talented individual on the planet, having the ability to create both high-quality video games and videos, which he has used to become extremely successful. He also has access to a hyperbolic time chamber. We know this because it is the only possible explanation as for how he is able to do it all in such a short amount of time. Muck is like Minecraft. If everything took longer to mine, 10 times the mob spawned, and there's permadeath. Okay, so it's like Minecraft hardcore, I hear you say. Well, yes. But also, the game gets exponentially harder the longer you take, similar to Risk of Rain. This mechanic forces you to either get good and speedrun the game as fast as you can, or die as you are swarmed with goblins and rockmen. Also, there are bosses that automatically spawn, and they all one-shot you. As a god gamer myself, who doesn't need any dream luck to speedrun video games, I have put together this guide for anyone masochistic enough to want to beat this game. In Muck, there are 3 difficulty settings: easy, normal, and gamer. Of course, as a god gamer, I play on normal. The player damage setting controls whether you can team kill or not. I recommend you keep this on, as it's funny. To beat the game in its true sense, we will be playing on survival. As you load into the procedurally generated world, you will notice that there are an abundance of resources scattered across the map. Like Minecraft, you must progress and develop stronger tools in order to gather higher level resources. First, you will start out by looking for a rock. This ingenious tool will allow you to break trees and obtain wood. Once you have enough wood, you can craft a crafting table and then make a wooden axe and pickaxe. With the wooden axe, you can now mine trees faster, as well as birch trees, which are used to make steel tools. And with the wooden pickaxe, you can mine iron. Along the way, you should be picking up as many of the shrooms as possible. These mushrooms replenish your stats corresponding to the color of the stat. For example, the Gulpon shroom restores health, which is red, and the Slurbon shroom restores everything. Food is an essential resource in Muck, as it is necessary to replenish your health and stamina. Similar to the hit game Skyrim, during battle you will be stuffing your face with as much food as possible in order to replenish your health faster than the enemies deal damage. Nothing says health like stuffing your face with bread rolls while a goblin hurls bones at you. Normally, if you were to play the game like a sane individual, you would progress by gathering higher tier resources and fighting the bosses until you eventually had good enough loot to challenge the final boss, Bob. However, I am not your average gamer. I am in fact a god gamer, and so I do things a little differently. In order to beat the game in a timely fashion, I am going to instantly spawn the first boss. His name is Big Chunk.
Wait, did you challenge him?
As of course, Big Chunk is a rock. He is susceptible to pickaxe damage. The next step is to mine him.
Alright, we got him,
Let's go.
After defeating Big Chunk, you will be rewarded with a ton of loot. It is at this point I should mention that in Muck there exists a currency system. Enemies drop gold, which you can use to unlock chests of varying rarity. The chests give you power-ups that grant you special abilities. It's just like Risk of Rain. My favorite ability is orange juice, because it tastes good and makes you attack faster. Also, the red pill, because it's based. Based on what, you may ask? I'm not entirely sure. At this point, depending on the loot you have, you will unlock power-ups and craft higher tier weapons until you are ready to fight the final boss, who is located on this ship. Fighting the boss, of course, should be easy, as if you have made it this far, you are certainly also a god gamer. And that, gamers and gamettes, is how you speedrun Muck. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe for more quality content.